to greatness presented by Powerade. The dream of any competitive athlete is to perform at their sport's highest level. But sometimes life's random events intervene, denying not only that lofty goal, but much simpler ones as well. Bryshon Nellum was an aspiring Olympic runner in Southern California whose speed on the track was cut down by an act of sudden violence on the street. Less than 4 years ago, Nellum, a freshman at USC, was walking on the streets of LA when a car pulled up, fired several shotgun blasts at him, nearly ending his life, not to mention his aspiring Olympic dreams. Mistaken identity had reordered his priorities and given him a new path. The recovery process was intense, but with direction. 4 months in the hospital and multiple surgeries to repair damage to both thighs and his right hamstring allowed the sprinter to first walk and then run. Reward enough for Nellum's family, but not the outcome he would settle for. Walking into London's Olympic Stadium with the U.S. team demonstrated that Nellum had returned to international form, but taking the track as a member of the U.S. 4x400 meter relay proved that his healing was almost complete. Making it to the starting line as America's leadoff runner provided Nellum with the opportunity to further ease the physical and mental scars of that fateful night and the pain of its arduous recovery process. Nellum's fast start for the Americans helped propel the U.S. to a silver medal, adding a joyous chapter to his still evolving story. Standing on the podium less than a year after his last surgery gave Bryshon Nellum recognition for the race he had just run, but Friday's announcement that he had been chosen by his fellow athletes to carry the U.S. flag in Sunday night's closing ceremony gave him the acknowledgement that his journey to these games had inspired a nation. Being selected one of 529 American athletes is a great honor, but not surprising for a man who has proven on and off the track that he is truly one in a million, repeatedly demonstrating unexpected greatness.
But now Michael checks in now, and so too do the athletes from some 204 nations, carrying their flags in the opening ceremony. Nation by nation. Here they come in as one. This is unifying power of the Olympic Games.
You versus you. And you don't care what happens.
Obviously,
you don't care.
this is
This is real one. So, let's start with good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Good. Okay. This is so I've been through a lot of ups and downs. Just being here, it's an honor to be here with you guys to share my story. I spoke with Ed, and he told me about this event, and I just had to come out here to, share my story and just share with others that anything is possible. And my name is Bryshon Nellum, and I went to Long Beach College. 2007. I was #1 in the nation of 400 and 200 coming out of high school. Ended up going to USC. My freshman year, 2008, I was shot in both legs, leaving a restaurant or a Halloween party that I was hosting. And that night, I just thought my career was over. You know, it was, I had to go to the hospital, I had to get 3 surgeries. There were actually bullet fragments that was in my hamstring, so every time my muscle would contract when I would run, you know, I catch like, the muscle would tear every time, and it was hard for me to run. So after my season was over with, I couldn't even continue my season, so my season was over with, I had to get a surgery 3 years straight. And this was my year that I was finally 100% and healthy, and I was able to reach my goal and run out of London and bring home some hard work for my city. You know, and I just like to share this story because there's a lot of us out there where sometimes things get hard, and you know, we tend to give up or we tend to not continue on fighting. And I just wanted to share that, you know, if you believe and you work hard, it'll pay off, you know, and you know, I'm a dream come true. I've been dreaming this ever since I started running track, and never in a million years thought that I'll be, you know, shot in both legs and being going from crawling to walking to running again, starting all over like I was a baby. And we just accomplished that, man, it's just a blessing. Also having a support system like you guys, you know, you guys help me get through. You guys just, man, it's just a blessing to be here and achieve this goal. But I just want to share with you guys that if you believe, you know, you should achieve. And you should also always keep that in mind when you're at your lowest moment. Just always keep believing, keep working hard, never give up, because that hard work won't pay off. And I just want to say thank you.
Okay, so I have some good news. Some good news. But before I give the good news, I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of folks that made this happen. Stepmother Kim Thomas right there, wave. She's very shy. And Bryshon's dad right there, Brian. And so we really thank them, because without them, this young gentleman would not be standing here right now. How about another big, huge